For those of you who watched the last video, this is part 2. This is where part 2 will start. So we're actually going to be using our mashed potatoes to make a shepherd's pie. This is a meal that my mom taught me to make as a kid growing up. So starting off, we are going to be cutting up a medium to small yellow onion. And I'm going to be dicing that up and putting that into a skillet and having that start warming up and turning really good. And then we'll be adding, so usually I use hamburger meat for my shepherd's pie, but today we're going to try a little bit of ground turkey to go a little bit healthier approach. Hang tight. I'm going to be dicing up our onion, starting to put it in the pan, and then I'll be back to show you a couple of the seasonings that I use for my shepherd's pie. All right, we've gotten our skillet hot, and we've got our onions diced. We're just going to go ahead and add those to the pan. Have a nice little wooden spoon. Got a little stir. Add just a little bit of olive oil. And stir that together. All right, I'm gonna open our ground turkey. We're going to add it to our pan. And just start breaking that up in the pan. For you guys up here, we can kind of take a peek. And kind of break that down. We'll turn the heat up just a little bit so you can get that nice and brown. Some of the seasonings that I like to use is onion powder. Kind of like sprinkle that in on top. I don't know the exact amount, about 4 or 5 shakes. And we'll be adding some garlic salt. Again, just a couple little shakes. Really no specific amounts on this recipe. And we'll be adding some Worcestershire sauce. Again, no specific amount, but you know, just about 4 or 5 dabbles in there. Kind of stir this around. We're gonna let that go, and then we got one more ingredient to add for our shepherd's pie. All right, guys, now that our turkey has browned, we're gonna push this off to the back burner. I don't know about you guys, but I have a hard time getting my kids to eat vegetables. So sometimes you just have to camouflage it and sneak it in. So we're gonna take a can of mixed vegetables and we're gonna warm that up, and we're gonna put that inside the mashed potatoes of the shepherd's pie. They won't even know they're there. hang tight and we'll be right back. Those mixed vegetables are gonna warm up and our mashed potatoes are getting really close. I know that's gonna be on the first video. And now it's on to the assembly process of the shepherd's pie. So we're gonna kind of drain some of the juice off of our ground turkey. Now we're gonna add that to an 8x8 Pyrex dish. All right, go grab it, buddy. You get super excited about doing these videos and hanging out. Do you cook with your kids? If you do, let me know down in the comments what your favorite dishes to make together as a family. So we're just adding the ground turkey to the Pyrex.
The potato looks really yummy.
That's what that looks like.
Where is the shepherd's pie?
We're putting it together, buddy.
Oh, I see it.
There's that boy. So next, what we're gonna do?
Add the seasoning.
So we're gonna take, it's seasoned, buddy. We're gonna take our mixed vegetables and we're gonna drain them with a colander. And then we're gonna add them to our potatoes. Straight in.
I don't want them to be in the potato.
August, do you wanna mix up the mixed vegetables with a spoon? Show the people at home your little technique.
Hey, baby.
All right. And our next step will be to be adding our mixed vegetable mashed potato mix into our 8x8 tray.
Huh.
You want to help, buddy?
Yep.
Yeah, grab it.
I'll grab this.
And spoon it in.
Just a little bit, good.
There you go.
Okay.
You're doing great, buddy.
This is on the topping. It's like a topping.
I know, it's almost looks like some yummy, yummy mashed potatoes, right?
Yep.
By the way, we went ahead and preheated the oven to 350 so that when we get everything together, we'll get that cheese on it because that is the next step.
Can I do it?
Yeah, buddy, hold on. Let's flatten this out a little bit.
But we'll have to crumble it.
If that's what you want to do.
Okay. Here's, can I put one cheese on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just gonna
Mash the cheese up.
we had some cube cheese because that's what we had. So we just cut them up into small pieces and we're just gonna sprinkle them right across the top.
No, you have to crumble them.
If that's what you want to do, buddy.
You can do it. Just mush them.
I'm just gonna sprinkle mine on. That's how I'm gonna do mine.
I just do this for the pie thing.
All right, we're gonna get this cheese on here, and then we'll be putting it in the oven. We'll be right back.
Cheese?
I forgot to mention, we are using Colby Jack cheese tonight. And since my family is hungry and it is getting late, I normally would just put this in the oven for 350 and let it melt slowly. But tonight we were going to broil it on low to kind of get that cheese to melt a little bit faster since everybody's kind of hungry. All right, hang tight. We're gonna get the oven switched over, get this cheese melted, get it out of the oven for everybody to enjoy. August, what do you think about the mashed potatoes?
Great.
You like them? You approve? Awesome. We got those mixed vegetables snuck right in there. All right, and voila. That is our shepherd's pie. This concludes our episode of making shepherd's pie.
It's not shepherd's pie.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends. Again, this is Bag Lunches 1, 2, 3. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a good night. Happy cooking.